Hello and welcome to the WIHS Journal Public Affairs program. I'm Gerry Williams. Lamplighter Ministries is located in Mount Morris, New York, just under 6 hours away by car from our WIHS studios. They have an annual event called the Lamplighter Guild, which consists of 6 days of life-transforming inspiration and instruction in the arts and more. Well, I was there recently on the 6th and final day and spoke with various students, staff, and of course, President and Founder Mark Hamby himself. And for the next few weeks, at least a couple times a week, you'll hear one of my interviews from those that I spoke with. Today, you'll be hearing from Koa Andri, Evie Lipsko, and Sage Tomasini. That's all happening now on the WIHS Journal. It's News and Public Affairs.
Hello there. I've been expecting you. I'm John Rhys Davis with Lamplighter Theatre. Welcome to Abingdon Falls. It won't take long till you see why people are drawn to this New England village, where neighbors visit and children play. It's a place of history, mystery, and new beginnings.
Tell us about your experience. What was it like for you?
It was a really neat experience. I had no idea what to expect coming into this. I knew that my teacher was Aaron Burns, who is a producer, and I came into this very little about film, and I learned a lot this week. It was a neat experience. We got up early, did devotions in the morning by the pond. The fellowship here was really great, and the experience is almost indescribable, but it was a lot of fun.
So how did you find out about Lamplighter Ministries?
My sister told me. She's known about it for probably about 5 years and always wanted to come. And then she said she was going this year. I was like, I'll check it out. And I looked up what was on it, and there was filmmaking class. I was like, I'm going to do it.
Some of the highlights for you throughout the week.
Highlights for me was definitely our production day. So we made a short film this week.
Okay.
And presented it this morning. We took 4 days. First day was the development stage, coming up with a script and planning out what we're going to do, and then talking to the equipment. But our third day was production day, and that's when we were actually shooting the movie, and that is my favorite day. That was by far my highlight of the week.
Where are you from? How far did you travel?
I came from California, so I traveled from the West Coast to the East Coast.
What part of California?
Central area, San Jose.
San Jose. Listen, I'm from California. I'm from Oakland, California, Bay Area, which is only about 45 minutes from San Jose.
Yes. Got friends in Oakland. Know it well.
Lamplighter Ministries, 3,000 miles from where I live, which is Hartford, Connecticut. We're here in Mount Morris, New York. So just, anyway, coast to coast. That's impressive. I understand they have people come to be a part of the guild from all over the world. So,
yes.
So you get a chance to meet some new friends, and did you connect with some folks?
I met a lot of people that are actually from California.
Really?
A lot of people were from California, and then a lot of people were from Michigan and Missouri, and we actually were going to have people from London, but because of COVID, that didn't happen. So met new people that I would have probably never met otherwise coming here.
So what was it like speaking with Mark Hamby, president and founder of Lamplighter Ministries? What was that experience like?
It's a really neat experience because he is a really humble guy, and you can approach him with anything, and it's not like he's not the CEO of this big company. He is a human being, and he'll have a genuine conversation with you and treat you as equal.
Would you come again? Could you experience it again?
I would totally come again. I would do the internship. I would stay here forever. I mean, if the guild went on forever, like this, having all this friendship and fellowship with all these Christian like-minded people, it's a really neat experience. I would definitely come again.
Pretty cool. Koa Andri, well, thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for taking time out and giving me your thoughts and comments, man.
Thank you.
About the Lamplighter Guild. Have a great rest of the evening. All right, still at the Guild, talking to various students. And right now, I'm speaking with
Evie Lipsko.
Evie Lipsko. And where are you from?
Hagerman, Idaho.
Idaho. So talk about your experience for the past week here at the Guild, and what did you focus on?
I focused on script writing, and I learned a lot about the language of story, and that was really fun. I made some wonderful new friends, And so it was a lot of fun here. I enjoyed it a lot.
And is this your first guild?
Yes, it is.
Did you drive or fly?
I flew.
How did you find out about Lamplighter Ministries?
Well, my mom found their books and audio dramas several years ago, and last year she found out about the guild, and she knew I liked to script write, and so she told me about it, and told me I had to pay for it, and so I came here, paid for it on my own, and so, yeah, it was a lot of fun trying to get there.
So script writing, so how did this whole interest in script writing begin with you? What's that backstory?
Well, when I was about 9, maybe, I have a big family, and so I thought it would be cool to write a script for our family to perform a Christmas program or whatever. And so that's kind of how it started, and then I just kind of went from there and made more scripts for my family, and then more for my friends, and then for my music co-op, and now this. So it's been fun.
Who was your instructor here at the Guild?
Dan Schwaber. Schwabauer. It's hard to pronounce.
So what are some of your aspirations in life in regards to script writing or things of that nature? Anything, or this is just some cool hobby that you thought you would take on?
It started out as a hobby. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with it yet. I was coming here more for direction on figuring out whether I wanted to pursue it as a profession or not. Right. So I'm still kind of batting things back and forth, and I'm not really sure yet. So
you enjoyed yourself the last weekend?
Oh, yes. Very much.
Evie, right?
Yes.
All right. Evie, thank you so much for your thoughts and comments, and God bless you, and keep fighting the good fight of faith.
I will. Thank you very much.
Moving right along, who am I speaking with right now?
Sage Tomasini.
Sage, from where?
I'm from Oregon.
Is this your first guild?
Yes.
So what did you focus on the past week at the Lamplighter Guild?
Sound design with Alan Hurley. So that's been a really cool experience.
What was that like? What can you take away? What were some of the highlights and things of that nature?
As far as that class, I learned a whole lot about doing the Foley part of things. So the sound effects related to movement of people and such. When I'd done sound editing in the past, I'd always just taken generally a sound clip from an online library. But what Mr. Hurley does is he creates all of his sounds so they really match up, and that's one thing that I've learned that I'm thinking I'm going to want to be implementing.
So did you guys actually put together a dramatic piece?
Yes. Most of what I did was watching Mr. Hurley over the shoulder, but I did get to help with some. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun.
So how did this whole interest begin with you in sound design?
Actually, it started a little over a year ago. I was taking a career exploration class with our local homeschool co-op type group, and being a sound designer was one of the careers that I focused on a little more because it looked like a whole lot of fun, honestly. Mm-hmm. I love audio dramas. Mm-hmm. And so after that, me and some friends got together and we started producing an audio drama together. Mm-hmm. One friend wrote the script, we all acted in it. Me and another friend are working on the sound design. So, yeah, we've been working on that over the past year, and God really just opened the doors for me to come to the Guild.
So how did you find out about Lamplighter Ministries again?
A friend gave us a book that she hadn't read, and she's like, I'm not going to read this. It was Hand on the Bridle. It was a Lamplighter book, and I read it, and I fell in love. I'd never really read a book like that before. And so then this friend who lived with us at the time, a catalog for Lamplighter came in the mail, so I open it and I start drooling over the books, you know. And on the back was an advertisement for the Lamplighter Guild. So wow. I was probably about 13 when I saw that, and I just was like, this is my thing. I love this. This looks amazing. Yeah. Totally a kindred opportunity.
Right.
I'd been wanting to do that, talking with my parents about it, and this past year I talked with my parents about it again, kind of told them some of things I was maybe a little afraid of coming with, and a few reasons why I would want to come, because it's exciting and a cool opportunity. And my dad, who doesn't always give very quick answers, he goes, I think you should go. And I'm like, what? Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, so, but then, you know, of course, after I realized, wait a minute, I'm going to this thing. It's like, how am I going to pay for this? Right. So we start trying to think of fundraising ideas, and we start up a Facebook fundraiser. We didn't realize it had gone live because we thought we hadn't finished setting it up, but like within a week, it's so much money had been raised, and the rest of it came in through gifts. So it was just really amazing how God opened the door for this.
Your name again?
Sage Tomasini.
Sage, God bless you. Thank you for your thoughts and comments, and keep fighting good fight of faith.
Thank you.
And safe travels back to Oregon, right?
Yes, thank you.
Take care.
You too.
If you would like more information about what you heard today, call WIHS 860-346-1049, 860-346-1049. The opinions expressed are those of the participants, not necessarily of those of the staff or management of the station. I'm Gerry Williams for the WIHS Journal. It's news and public affairs.